Whop entrepreneurs, if you want to use AI to reduce the churn inside of your community, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to connect your Whop community to OpenAI to send personalized emails to people who are about to cancel so that you can win them back and keep stacking that MRR. And at the end of the video, I'm giving you this template for free. Now, first things first, we're going to need a place to actually build out this workflow. I would recommend using n8n, which is the website I've shown on screen. They have plans starting at just $20 per month if you buy it annually, or $24 if you bill monthly. They also have a self-hosting option, which means that if you set up your own server, you can deploy n8n for free, and all you pay for is the server cost. You can sign up for n8n and get a 14-day free trial using my link in the description down below. Now, once you've signed up for n8n, you should see a page just like this. This is a list of all of our workflows, and we're going to build out this workflow with a webhook from Whop. We're going to check if somebody cancels. We're going to write a message with AI, and then we're going to send them an email. Now, here's where we're going to build out the workflow, but luckily for you, I've already completed this step. You can get this exact workflow by clicking the link in the description down below. Once you've downloaded it, click in the top left corner and click Import from File. We're going to select the workflow, and there we go. It's shown up inside of n8n. Now, before you can just copy and paste this template, there's a few things we need to do, and the first is to connect our Whop to n8n. The way we're going to do that is by using a webhook. So inside of this webhook, you can see a custom value. It's set to Whop membership changed. We're going to choose production URL and then copy the production URL to our clipboard. Make sure to click this toggle to activate your workflow. Next, head over to Whop, click on the dashboard icon on the left, and then click on developer. Here, we're going to create a new webhook. Go to the top right corner and click on New Webhook. Inside of the endpoint URL, we're going to paste the endpoint that we just copied. And then under Events, we're going to select this option. Membership cancel at period end changed. And then click Save. This means that whenever a customer inside of our business cancels their membership, it will send a notification to this webhook inside of n8n. And you can make sure it works by clicking these three dots and then clicking Test. Go to Event and then click on Membership cancel at period end changed. Now test. And when we click test, if you set up everything correctly, then it should say success true. Now the next thing we need to update is the AI agent itself. This AI agent will write the email that goes out to the customer to convince them to stay with your business. So you'll want to open this up and then add your business's information. I have this tailored to my business on Whop called Leads Autopilot. Leads Autopilot is a social media growth tool that helps you get leads and followers for your online business from LinkedIn. So I've included that information inside of this agent, and I've given the agent specific instructions on how to interact with the customer. I've told the agent to pitch the customer an offboarding call. This is a way for me to speak face-to-face with a user to see why they canceled and potentially win them back and keep them inside of my community. It's a powerful way to manage churn and make sure that the people inside of your community are getting the best results. So I've included a link to Calendly for them to book a call, as well as a link for them to reactivate their membership if they so choose. And then lastly, we are going to personalize it with information about the user. The beauty of using AI for sales, marketing, and customer support is that it can make hyper-personalized messages to a specific individual. This means that your messages and your emails are more likely to be read because it's tailored to that specific person. And so inside of this AI agent, we have specific information about the member. We have their name and the date when they joined the community. So we can reference in the email, hey, I saw you've been a user for 6 months now. It's awesome to have you, and I'd love that you've stuck with the community so long. So make sure to tailor this prompt to your specific community. Inside of this node, you'll have to make sure to connect your OpenAI credentials. And if you haven't set that up yet, it's super simple. Just go to platform.openai.com and click Sign Up. Now, the last step is connecting n8n to Gmail. This is a pretty complicated process, so make sure to pay attention. The first thing we'll need to do is open up Google Cloud Console and create an account. I already have my business set up on here, but for the sake of demonstration, we'll create a new project, and we're going to call it Whop Email Sender. But you can call it whatever you'd like. The next thing we'll need to do is enable the Gmail API. So go up here and type in Gmail API. Click that. And then click on Enable. For the next step, we'll need to set up our OAuth credentials so that we can sign into our Google account using this new project that we just set up. So we're going to go to the left-hand side in API and Services, go down to Credentials, and then click on Create Credentials. A pop-up window will show up. Now click on OAuth Client ID. It's going to ask us to configure the consent screen. We'll click on that. Click Get Started. We're going to call this Whop Email Sender. I'm going to use my email for support. And then we're going to click on External. For contact information, you can just put your email. It's only going to be used by you, so you don't need to make it sexy. Now we're going to click Create. Once that's completed, we can go back to the OAuth client by clicking this. For application type, we can select a web application. And then here where it says Authorize Redirect URIs, we're going to go back to Whop. We're going to go to Gmail. And then under credential, we are going to create a new credential. n8n will give us a callback URL. We are going to want to copy this, go back to Google Cloud Console, and then paste this in the redirect URIs. And then click Create. All right, so now we have a client ID and a client secret. We're going to copy these values into n8n. Once that's completed, click Save. Now, before we can actually sign into Google, what we need to do is add our email address as an authorized user inside of this project. So go back to the Google Cloud Console and then click on Add Test Users. Now we're going to enter our email address and then click Save. All right. Now head back over to n8n, click on Sign In with Google, and then select your Google account. We will get a warning because the project we just created hasn't been verified yet. Click Continue, and then select all of these options. And then click Continue again. Now our connection has been successful. Now everything should be connected properly. We have Whop connected to ChatGPT, which is connected to Gmail. Now, if you followed all the steps in this video, your automation should be ready to go. We're going to test this out by logging into a different account that has a membership to our community. And we're going to see what happens when we cancel our membership. So I'm going to click Cancel Membership to try it out. I'm going to say it was missing the features I needed, and I wanted it to have a better UI. All right, we're going to click Cancel. Okay, so our membership has been successfully canceled at the end of the month. If I go to the email address associated with this account, I should get an email proposing an offboarding call before I leave. So let's head back over to Gmail. As you can see, at the top of my inbox, there's an email saying, let's connect before you leave, offboarding call invitation. And if we open that up, it's an email from my email address with all of the information associated with that customer. And this email is personalized and tailored specifically to them. And we were able to accomplish it using this workflow inside of n8n right here. Once again, guys, the link to your free trial of n8n is down below, along with this exact template that you can copy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Use those links down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. I make videos like this all the time, and I'll see you in the next one.